Hello there, welcome back to this channel, and today we're going to be talking about 6 social media hacks that probably you do not know about. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you one bonus tip, one bonus hack that you should know. Okay, if you're already running Facebook ads or any social media ads, we're going to use Facebook ads as a reference point in this video. But if you're already running any other ads like Instagram or Twitter ads, everything in this video is going to be the same. So without further ado, let's jump in. Welcome back. My name is Hilary Onyejekwe, and this is Hilarium Digital, where we teach about hacks, tips, tricks, and industry updates on digital marketing. Okay, so as a small business owner or a freelancer, you come here, you get information, updates about what to do and how to do it. So in this video, we're talking about 6 hacks that you can use for your social media advertising without getting penalized and increasing your ROI and probably getting every result that you need. Before we continue in this video, I'll need you to hit the subscribe button, drop a comment in this video and say hello. Tip number 1, check the company advertising policy. So if you're going to be running an ad on Facebook or Instagram, first thing you should do, if you've never run an ad before, if you read the company advertising policy, you see what to do, what not to do. This is why so many beginners get their account banned. Although some people get it banned, probably they are trying to test out some things, but you shouldn't test out some things blindly, okay, to avoid your account being banned or something. So what you should do first of all is to dive in and read the company policy, what you can advertise, what you should do, the words you should avoid, and all the stuff. Okay. Tip number 2, you should invest in your ad copy. All right, you should invest in your ad copy. It's not just all about a good social media ad, it's all about a good copy, and there's so many things that makes up a successful social media campaign, not just the amount of money you're pumping. All right, remember, we're trying to maximize everything. So you should invest either your time or your money in your copy. Your copy includes the text you're going to use and the image you're going to use. So if you do not exactly know how to do it professionally in terms of your ads and your picture, you should hire a freelancer, right? And here in Hilarium Digital, we can do that for you, right? So if you cannot do it yourself, you should get somebody to do it for you. But most importantly, it has to stand out. It has to be what will make somebody give you their card details. It has to be something that will prompt somebody to click that button. Number 3, spy on your competitors. You don't have to reinvent the wheel because it's going to cost you time and money, right? Try to maximize your revenue. So what we do, one of the hack I'm telling you now is you should check out what other people are actually doing in their own ads. Companies like yours, businesses like yours are running successful ads and all this stuff. So you should check out the page inside and see exactly what they are doing. What's the nature of the ads? What's the tone of voice? What works and what doesn't work? What is the demography and the rest of them? So when you get all these insights of the ad, you can easily duplicate what they are doing and even do it better than the way they are doing it. And with that, you are sure to crush it and get a result from that. Tip number 4 is monitor your ads. You can't just place an ad and leave it and go away and wait for the day for customers to start calling and all this stuff. You should do that, but monitoring your ads makes you understand which ad worked and which ad didn't work. What's good about this ad A and what's the difference between ad A and B? Okay, you are monitoring and comparing the results. Okay, so even as the ads proceed, you should be monitoring to know what the clicks are, what the CTR is, and what time, what demography people are clicking from. You should monitor your ads. That's just the key point here. All right, monitor your ads to see how it's progressing and learn how to improve on it in the next campaign you're going to run. Tip number 5, you should be specific about your audience. All right, and your audience is too broad, it's not specific. So it's just like you're throwing your bread in an open water, and most times such ads doesn't really yield because most of the people that are seeing it in that audience don't really have a need for your ad. for the product or the service you're selling, right? So targeted ad means you're selling to the people who are most likely to buy, not anybody. You have to know whom you are selling to. Are they male? Are they female? Will male and female can they use your product or your service? If yes, where and where do they live? Okay, where and where do they live? What age range? Is it from 25 to 43 that are the people that are likely to buy? So you should answer all these questions before you go into ads, right? Before you set up your next campaign, so that you'll be more specific, and the more specific you are, the more results you get. Tip number 6 is change your ads during a campaign. Okay, let's say this hack I actually learned from Neil Patel. All right, he's an Indian American. You probably must have known about him. He's an authority in the field, and I saw him say this in one of his webinars. I implemented it. Boom, it worked. Okay, what's this? You change your ads within a campaign, assuming this campaign is going to run for a month or 3 weeks, right? You should change the ad within a specific time, but not changing the ad totally, right? Convey the message in a different format with a different text and different approach, but saying the same thing. That's just what it's saying. So if I'm supposed to run, if I have a client that wants to run an ad for 1 month, okay, so I can create a copy for this particular campaign. I can create 3 different copies for this particular campaign, and when I create these 3 different copies, let's say after a week I change the copy, that is the text and probably the image, and replace it with another one who is saying the same thing but in a different way. Why is this important? It's important because when you see an ad the first time, today you see it, tomorrow you see it, next tomorrow, when it comes to the 3rd time or probably the 4th time, when you see that ad, you will not even care to read what's there. What do? You just scroll by. But when you change this, it gives it a different look. Remember, you are targeting the same person. You're not changing your demography, you're not changing your location, you're not changing your audience. All you're changing is just the text and the image. So when you do this, you see that people are more likely to, the people who saw it the first week or the second week or the 3rd week that didn't take any action will probably do it in the 4th week, probably because the words you use in the 1st, 2nd and 3rd week were not captivating enough. But in the 4th, your daily budget should be reasonable. Okay, you should be reasonable because you're not asking Facebook or Instagram to sell a product to bring customers for you who will buy your product of 20,000 naira, and you're telling them you want to pay 500 naira or 400 naira in a day. Come on, this is business. Facebook are equally doing it. The way you're trying to maximize your income, your income and reduce expenditure, that's the same thing Facebook is doing. So you do not expect them to do that. They'll definitely bring, but the visibility of your ad is going to be low. So do you want to get results? Just increase your daily budget. So you can do 2,000 a day, you can do 3,000 a day. That is all for today, and I hope you got something from this video. And if you did, drop a comment and tell me what you learned in this video, and remember to subscribe to this channel and drop a comment, hit the like button. I thank you for staying to the end, and I'll see you definitely in the next video.